we didn't see it before was because the background was hiding. Let's remove this. Was because the background we did was hiding under this particular div elements. Okay, by the time we added our padding, it brought it out. Okay, it brought it out. So now we have added the background to it now, and the reason we were able to add the background to it was because we had to take those 3 divs that were created and we wrap them inside a container. Okay, let me just let me change that class name to container. Div class is container 1. Container 1. So then we'll come back here and change the name of our to what? Container 1. So we'll save it. So we still have the same thing on our browser. Okay, so we brought those 3 divs inside the container. Okay, so that's why you notice here that this that was opened here, this div class that was opened here, was closed after all those divs, div elements. Okay, so this one, they find themselves in between the div class container 1 and the closing div before the body, for the closing of the body. Okay, good. So now let's say we want to do something now. So we want to say display flex. Want to say what? Display flex. Can you see now that it has changed, right? Now, where are we controlling all those divs? We are controlling them from the parent div that we created. Okay, we are controlling them from the parent div that we created. Now, this is what it means. It is just like you putting a box inside a bigger box. Okay, so there you are now, that bigger box that you created is what you are now using to control the smaller box inside the box. Okay, so now we said what? Display to be what? Flex. That means we have displayed it flex. What does that flex means? So flex can come in different directions, but the default flex, it will arrange them side by side. Okay, it will arrange them what? Side by side. Okay, good. If we want to style this now, okay, if we want to say, we start to say flex direction. Flex direction. Now we can decide to say colon. Colon is like this. Okay, colon is like this. We can decide to say row. Row is like this. Okay, so if we decide to say flex direction colon and we save it, it will come back to the default position. Okay, that was arranged. Okay, but if we decide to change it from colon to row, okay, it will not show. It will now come back to the way it was arranged. You get that now? So you can use this styling for your navigation bar. Okay, very important. You know, your navigation, you have your logo, you have your menu, then you have probably any button on the site. Okay, in our next video, we're going to make a video on how to create a nav bar. Okay, we're going to do that in our next video, how to create a nav bar. So, but for the sake of this, let's just understand the div first. Okay, so we have been able to learn how to make columns, okay, and how to make rows. Okay, good. Now you can see that these things are joined together. They are joined together. So we can try to separate them by adding gap. By adding what? By adding gap. So we can try to say gap should be 3px.